Ball is at the Blaze 24-yard line. Weber looking right, zings one out there, incomplete. And 10. Big third down play here. Back to pass, looking, going right, going for the end zone, picked off! It's Luker! 20, 30, and taken down at the 34-yard line. That's the third turnover on the night for the Brentwood Bruins.
Wow, Luker back there in his free safety position just came, read the quarterback.
Really thinking, if you can hold them here, force them to a field goal, you'll be looking good. They sling one out there and you get the ball back and save the shutout, at least for this first half, hopefully. You've got Strickland. They're going to run a play with Mathers going to the right. Mathers bounces it outside twice, and Mathers going to be wrapped up at the 45-yard line with 20-50.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by TOA, Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, Lascassas Feed Supply, Winners Trophy, Cellular Concepts, and Bob Parks Auctioneers Bob Bugg and Stan Vaught. Strickland has the ball. Here's Brian.
All right, and they hand it off to Mathers going to the outside, trying to turn the corner, and not a whole lot there. Get it to the 49. Quick play. Probably down it right here. Strickland, they start the clock, and he does spike it. So they'll get enough.
Tried to go for the long bomb, but that last run took Mathers over the century mark with 101 yards on 16 carries. So he's on pace to, maintain his average, if not exceed it for the year.
He's averaging 189 a game. Quick snap back. Strickland looking across the middle.
As hard as it was thrown.
District 7 AAA. Keep in mind that Mathers is a junior. 6.8 left. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 48-yard line. Strickland looking downfield. Lofts a long ball out there, and it is caught. It's hauled in at the 15-yard line by Ricardo Dumas. That's going to be the end of the half, however. They could not get the timeout called in time, and the clock runs out on the first half of play.
Think about how strong the football teams are in our area, but we have this solid sports programs all around, whether it's basketball, soccer, softball, you name it. Rutherford County sports are as good as it gets.
Well, in Siegel volleyball, they're in the state tournament again, back-to-back years. So want to also say hello to the Meow Meow listening in tonight. Here, kitty, kitty. Jason Poor ready to kick off here for the second half to the Brentwood Bruins. And the toe is in the football. We're underway. Second half of action taken on the hop by Houston Brown. Brown breaks it to the outside and takes it to about the 27-yard line.
Mathers is keep turning out some yardage, and then, I tell you what, the Bruins have got to get something going on offense. They have been very ineffective in the first half.
They've got 4 wide receivers going everywhere, and Achitbu gets the carry this time, and a pretty long run for him to offense as well.
Well, you knew Ron Crawford was going to make some adjustments at halftime and come back with a few new wrinkles, and he is certainly doing that right now in these first 2 plays.
Weber from the shotgun. Trips to both sides. Achitbu again trying to take it outside and wrapped up by the Blackman Blaze, Jess Patton there.
In this opening drive.
John Mifflin also listening in at GoPrimetimeSport.com this evening. 1st and 20 now with the penalty. Weber back to pass. Zips one across the middle, almost picked off. And
by the way, gentlemen, 28-0 now, Smyrna over Ravenwood on our James and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. That's in the third.
Got another one I'll pass along to you in the Riverdale-Cookeville game after this play. On the 2nd and 20, Weber, 3-step drop. Has a little bit of time and now is rushed from behind as he's taken down by Ryan. 35-8 early in the 4th. Mayberry with 193 yards rushing in tonight's game.
Coach McDaniel did what he said he was going to do, didn't he? Give it to Mayberry.
That's what he did. On the 1st and 10, long pass is going to be one-handed, and it's caught by Ian Walt.
Grabbed it down for the completion.
1st and 10 for the Bruins from the 36. They go to Achitbu, right side, and he's wrapped up either one.
Update from Eagleville as well, Brian. 14-6 Eagleville over Hunland. That's in the third quarter now.
Go Eagles. 2nd and 11. Weber calls his own number, scats to the right, and picks up 9 yards going right side. The tackle, he's got an interception, a fumble recovery, and a couple of tackles tonight. So a pretty good night on defense for Raby. Trips to the left for the Bruins. Achetbu going right side and is going to pick up that first down. Picked up 3 yards, needed only 2.
Like I say, that keeper by Weber was a nice little new wrinkle as well. But, yeah, so far so good for the Bruins.
Matthew Stubbs, a little hobble down there, Brian, on the field as well.
Weber from the shotgun. Has some time, looking right, now left, and now is going to be brought down. No, he gets out of it, but Patton, he misses a tackle. The ball comes loose out of bounds late, and there's a flag. Well, the Blaze defense going to have to cinch it up here pretty tight. Last time Brentwood threatened. That threat ended with a Raby pick. Achetbu split to the right. There's a tight end in the slot. Achetbu brought down. Loss of a yard.
Been an explosion at Riverdale. Riverdale leading 43-21, according to our source, with about the third quarter coming to a close.
Way to go there, Warriors.
That's in the fourth, by the way.
2nd and 11 now. Back at the 11. Coming inside, it's Achetbu. Achetbu breaks a tackle, and he's headed to the house. Touchdown, Brentwood. 11 yards out. You just think about those missed opportunities in the first half and all those penalties. I hope that does not come back to bite us here. Snap set. The kick is up by Matt England, and it is good. And the Bruins have cut that 14-point
deficit. By Bill Shacklett for State House, Murfreesboro and Smyrna Automotive Group, Animal City, Drummer's Den, Thompson Services, and Hayes Brothers Auto Care. And tune in each Friday night at 6 for the Friday Night Thunder pregame show, presented by Murfreesboro and Smyrna Automotive Group.
Fair catch called for by Arabia at the 25.
A few passes, and the running backs hit the hole quickly, and they only had one penalty in that drive, so they're back in this game.
Brant Luker, the receiver wide side, that is the near side. They're moving left to right, are the Blaze. Mathers right up the gut, 30, 35, won't go down, and he's finally wrapped up at the 39-yard line.
And not waste any time and not play around with it.
You're right. They need to bounce back from that Brentwood touchdown and not let them get back into the game big time.
Ball at the 39, a new set of downs for the Blaze. Mathers gets it again. Tries it left and now cuts back right, gets a yard.
Defender and taking it to the outside, but he can just, cut laterally so quickly. Very impressive young man.
Joyce is in at fullback, split to the right of Strickland from the gun, and he's blocking. No. Strickland going to the air, and there for the catch. No. Incomplete. It was a jump ball intended for Luker.
I'm not sure that, though, by the time he did that, the ball was uncatchable. I mean, at one time it was catchable, but I'm not sure it would happen just a tad second too late to call it.
Well, it's third down here. Mathers looks to go left, now takes it right side, and wrapped up at the 44-yard line. Now the 45, as the whistle is very late, and he got another yard out of it. Fourth down. Down enough to get some help to come in to help you bring him down.
Yeah.
Basically. Jason Poor in to punt. His third of the night. Brentwood brings some pressure, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. Former assistant at Riverdale, won a couple of state championships in the early 90s as an assistant with Gary Rankin at Riverdale before taking a job at Coffee County and then Brentwood. And he's back in there as the lone back. Trips to the right. And he's coming this side. And oh, he is hit and the ball comes loose. I don't know. Pile up. Gallardo was pancaked out there. Blackman says it's their ball, and so
by the linebacker there, but that was one of the hardest hits I've seen all year long.
Christian Singleton sets him down. Strickland at quarterback. Ball at the Brentwood 26. Big opportunity for the Blaze. Back to pass. Lofts one out here. It's intercepted. Now we just trade turnovers. Blackman fans cheering on the defense here on the 1st and 10. From the 28, Achetbu goes right side, 30, and going to be
really successful on that last drive.
Second, and we'll call it a long 3. Weber has Achetbu now split to the left as he works from the gun. Sending trips out there to the right. The play goes that way. Achetbu still on his feet, 40, 45. And that's where he's going to be taken out of bounds. Runs out of real. 1st and 10. It was enough for the first down for the Bruins. 1st and 10 for Brentwood from their own 45. 5 minutes to play here in the second. 14-7. Blackman with the lead. Weber on the run. Weber dives. That'll make it second, and we'll call it 8. Brown, Springer, along with Walters, receivers here to the left for Brentwood. They go to the right with Achetbu and taken down in midfield at the 50. And now have the ball again after trading turnovers with the Blaze. 3rd and 5 from midfield. Ball on the right hash. Weber rolling out near side. Pass in the flat is complete at the 50 and out of bounds.
Well, that was a huge conversion there by the Bruins. They're on 3rd down. They needed that to keep this drive going. And, you know, the Blaze, they need to stiffen up here and stop the Bruins from scoring.
What's scary about this is they're playing Brentwood football here in this second half, and Blackman only has a 7-point lead. 3:23 to play in the third. Weber back to pass, looking. Lofts a long one out there, has a man there, and it is out of bounds.
Weber's passes are much more accurate this second half, John. I don't know what happened in halftime, but he's much more sharp.
And the line's doing a much better job of giving him some protection.
Ashcroft and Killett receivers to the right, and that's where Weber's looking. Now he's on the run, well covered. Quick throw to Achetbu, and he's taken down at the...
Hard for any secondary to cover.
Once you get him to roll out, you've got to finish the job on this cat. He's pretty good. Weber now to Achetbu going right side off the right guard. Crosses the 25 down to about the 20, which after the end of the first half felt pretty comfortable. Second half, third quarter, not so much so. Weber, Achetbu again to the 20. A 3 and out, and then they got the ball back for one possession on an interception, and that has been it.
Plus that long drive Brentwood had.
3rd and 1. Weber keeps it wrapped up, brought down. That's an understatement. On 4th and 2. Judy Achetbu gets the carry to the 20. No, sir. 3. 100 degree in popcorn edibility. Joyce and Mathers lined up in the eye. Mathers trying to go up the middle, nothing there, so why not take it outside? And why not take it to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 45 before being swung out of bounds?